Good morning, everybody. Last time we have to explain the barrier potential, PN junction diode, then factor affecting barrier potential. At the time, we have to explain P-type semiconducting material connected to the positive terminal of the battery and N-type semiconducting material or region connected to the negative terminal of the battery to form the junction. So this is in the forward bias. And in P-type and N-type or PN junction diode, when P-type region and N-type region connect to each other to form the junction is called PN junction diode. So this PN junction diode are two characteristics. Number one, characteristics of PN junction diode in forward bias and characteristics of PN junction diode in reverse bias. So first we explain the characteristic of PN junction diode in forward bias. So this is the circuit diagram of PN junction diode in forward bias. In case of forward bias, P region is connected to the positive terminal of the battery and N region is connected to the negative terminal of the battery. It's said to be forward bias. In this forward bias, allow easy current flow through the diode and acts as like a conductor. In case of PN junction diode in forward bias, as shown in circuit diagram, this P region connected to the positive terminal of the battery and N region is connected to the negative terminal of the battery. It's said to be forward bias. In other words, the diode is then said to be forward bias. The resistance is connected in series with the diode to limit the current flowing through it. What I am saying, the diode is said to be forward bias when the resistance is connected in series with the diode to limit the current flow through it. And this is called PN junction diode in forward bias. As shown in circuit diagram, the forward biasing of diode symbolically we have to send the symbol or symbolically diagram in previous lecture. So this is the forward biasing PN junction diode. In case of PN junction diode in forward bias, the negative terminal of external source connected to the N region and positive terminal of P region connected to the P-type region. In this case, free electrons from N side are pushed towards the P-type semiconducting material or semiconducting region. Similarly, the positive end of the supply will push the hole from P side towards the N side region. With increase in the external supply voltage or when we apply the voltage, more or more number of holes and electrons and start traveling towards the junction as shown in circuit diagram. The holes will start converting the negative ions into neutral atoms. The holes will start converting the neutral ions into converting the negative ions into neutral atoms. The electrons will convert positive ions into neutral atoms. In this case, the large number of majority carrier cross the junction constitute a current called as forward current. This current is in forward bias. The electrons current which is in the opposite direction to that of conventional current. And when increase the forward bias or increasing the current in forward bias, the width of the depletion region decreases. Current increases or current increases in the forward bias, the depletion region decreases, and so does the barrier potential. And therefore, in case of PN junction diode in the forward bias, depletion region is very small as compared to the PN junction diode in reverse bias. In case of PN junction diode in forward bias, free electrons enter into the P region from N side. They becomes valence electrons. The moments of electrons on P side will be due to the moment of holes. These electrons move towards the positive end of the source and the holes will move towards the junction. In case of PN junction diode, current on the N side is due to the movement of free electrons which are majority carriers. Hence, therefore, we can say that in a PN junction diode, current flows due to the majority carrier and its direction of the flow is always from anode to cathode. The direction of the current flows from anode to cathode. In case of forward current of diode, the current flowing through the forward bias diode which flow due to the majority carriers. Hence, is of the order of few milliamp. Due to the large current, the forward resistance of the diode is very small. In case of PN junction diode, forward resistance of the diode is very small, that is in the ohm or micro ohm. When we plot the graph in case of PN junction diode in reverse bias, the graph is plotted in third quadrant. So this is the graph against forward voltage along x-axis and forward current along y-axis, and graph is plotted or curve is plotted in first quadrant, keeping your mind. Sometime in online question arises, the graph plotted in PN junction diode in forward bias, our option A first quadrant, option B second quadrant, option C third quadrant, and option 4 all of them. So our answer is first quadrant. So in PN junction diode in forward bias, graph or curve observed in first quadrant. Then characteristic of PN junction diode in reverse bias. Characteristic of PN junction diode in reverse bias. So this is the circuit diagram of PN junction diode in reverse bias, and this is the graph for PN junction diode in reverse bias. In case of PN junction diode, the P region connected to the negative terminal of the battery and N region connected to the positive terminal of the battery, then a diode is said to be reverse bias. It's called reverse bias, or it's called PN junction diode in reverse bias. What I am saying, P region connected to the negative terminal of the battery and N region connected to the positive terminal of the battery, then a diode is said to be reverse bias. As shown in circuit diagram, In this case, reverse current flows from cathode to anode, keeping your mind. In case of reverse current, flows from cathode to anode exactly in the opposite direction. And in case of PN junction diode in the forward bias, forward current flows from anode to cathode, keeping your mind. So in case of PN junction diode in reverse bias, the reverse biasing schematically, the reverse current is denoted by IR and it flows from cathode to anode. This reverse current flows exactly in the opposite direction. The resistance R is connected to a limit the reverse current. When a diode is reverse bias, holes in P region are attracted towards the negative terminal of the battery, and electrons on the N side are attracted towards the positive terminal of the battery. In case of PN junction diode in reverse bias, movement of electrons and holes away from the junction, and therefore width of depletion region increases as compared to the width of depletion region of PN junction diode in forward bias. So in case of PN junction diode in reverse bias, depletion region or barrier potential is more. The number of ions present on opposite side of the junction, the barrier potential or junction potential will increase, and therefore here is depletion region and barrier potential more as compared to the PN junction diode in reverse bias. In this process, PN junction diode in reverse bias, the depletion region does not continue for a long time because no steady flow of holes from right to left, from N side to P side, or electrons to hole. In this case, P region consists of small number of electrons and more number of holes, and N region consists of small number of holes and more number of electrons. They are minority carriers which are generated thermally. Again, I explain as shown in graph. This graph is plotted between reverse current and reverse voltage. Reverse voltage along x-axis and reverse current along y-axis. So reverse current is also called as reverse saturation current. Reverse current is also known as reverse saturation current. In this case, current is due to the minority carrier. It is very small amplitude. Minority carrier, it means that very small amplitude, typically, or that is microampere for germanium diode and few nanoampere for silicon diode. The reverse saturation current depends on the temperature. Reverse saturation current depends on the temperature. In reverse bias, majority current carrier does not flow through the current. And previously I explained, very small amount of current flows through the reverse bias called leakage current or saturation current. This leakage current flows both region in the minority carriers. It means that holes in N side and electrons in P side. In this case, temperature increases to increase the leakage current or to increase the saturation current, and therefore the saturation current or leakage current depends on the temperature. The reverse current flows due to the minority carrier which exists due to the elevated temperature. Now, the importance of reverse current. Number one, reverse current flows from cathode to anode. Reverse current flows due to the minority carrier. Reverse current is smaller than the forward current, or the value of reverse current is very small as compared to the forward current. And this reverse current or saturation current or leakage current depends on the temperature. So this is the importance of reverse current. So student, today I stop here. Thank you very much.